Hey, Tom here, FlipAnything USA. So I got to just say, I'm so proud of so many new students signing up. People have been watching me for years. A lot of people really wising up. I'm getting better emails. People just pulling their heads out of their rear ends on this crypto crap. Listen, of course there's a place for blockchain technology, but it's not in a bunch of nobodies trying to con you into buying, cryptocurrency of all these different kinds. You guys have seen the Dogecoin millionaire, lost his ass, doesn't know shit, and he's like a drug addict waiting for a high that ain't never gonna come. Look, I've got a book, Wake Up and Smell the Real Estate, been a bestseller, Amazon, Kindle, Audible. I have a mentorship, urge you to go to it, FlipAnythingUSA.com, or I'm sorry, FlipAnythingUSA.com, and look at all the testimonials I got. I'm finally getting some new testimonials on there. I've got twice as many as on video that I hadn't even put up yet. Millionaires, multi-millionaires, people that have made tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, people that have been in the class 6 months or 2-3 years now. It's real. That's the difference of dealing with reality. This get rich quick shit, just hang it up. A fool and his money are soon parted, and believe me, you guys are mostly, I'm not saying directly, most people are fools. I say it all the time, the masses are the asses. Everybody wants to get rich quick without having to earn it, without having to do much for it. I understand the temptation, but you might as well just go to Vegas because you probably have better odds of making money that way. As I stand here, look, $4 million, roughly $5 million. Those two assets right there, almost $10 million. And I didn't pay near that for those. And again, right here, about to pass. This is part of my real estate barbell. Own that, own that, own that, own that. One in between piece of land. These are just, you can't see them. It doesn't matter. These are 3 houses, a piece of land, and a restaurant. Again, made hundreds of thousands of dollars on those, only to parlay it into something that I made millions on. I'm heading to one of my rentals right now. It's just getting ready for paint. I just left the big man cave. You guys are going to see my beautiful new man cave. It's where my studio will be, and it's gorgeous. And I'm debating on whether I go buy a 4-wheel drive, a kind of a classic Land Cruiser that I want, or a classic Porsche. I love those two. I love Toyota Land Cruisers and I love nice Porsches. So one of those will go in there, probably just for the hell of it. I don't need it. In fact, I see a guy with a beautiful Porsche right there. That's like about a 1979. I used to own one of those about 25 years ago. Look, don't fall for all this horse shit. Listen, the economy is going to get really fucking rough, really rough. And just because it hasn't hit you yet, you got to remember, it takes times for things to go to shit. It just takes time. You lose your job, you're optimistic, I'm going to get another job, and you keep spending the way you're spending, and then you realize, oh shit, I ain't getting another job. Places I'm going to isn't hiring, they're laying off. That shit's happening now. And I did a video a while back. I said, hey, pretend you lost your job, start acting like that. And believe me, that's how I've been acting. I've been acting like, pretend my customers, my tenants are losing their customers. What do? Well, get them tied up in a lease long term, give them a reasonable rental rate, and get just buckled down for the storm. Because believe me, a storm's coming. These people that are optimistic, you got to remember, you get some 20, 30-year-old that's never seen a hard time. They don't know shit. They don't know what they're talking about. And they make bold forecasts. You can't pull experience out of your ass. I've been through this shit. I started in a recession in 81. I've had ups and downs, and people, big contracts being canceled in an aircraft area where that was the big employer. There's all kinds of stuff like that. And right now, Toll Brothers, they're down 60%. They build a lot of high-end homes. But guess what? All builders are down. All interest rates. That's interest rates. That's all over the USA. That's all over the globe right now. That stuff matters. but it doesn't happen overnight. So let's say the interest rate is going to jump another 3/4 of a point, maybe half a point. I think it'll be 3/4 of a point here in September. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But what happens is I'm locked in on a loan right now for myself. I'm still going to complete that deal. And people are locked in on loans also prior to my loan at even a lower rate. Those are going to close. But it's the guys that go to buy now that are buying a retail home or some shit like that. And don't get sucked into these stupid funds where you got these guys sending emails saying, hey, I buy strategically. I buy in Austin, Florida, Orlando, all that shit. It's just stupid. They're going to use your money to buy a piece of property. It doesn't even matter if they overpay for it. They're using your money. They got no downside. It takes no talent to buy property with other people's money. And you don't need people. You don't need people to take half your profit. It's just silly. But anybody got a quick question that I got to go run in and make sure my guys texture in here so I can have the painters follow here next day. And then I also have 3 fixer-upper homes that I've got done. They're ready to paint on the outside. Most of them are done inside. When you'll see, I got one that's lagging a little bit, but those are going to get done. And what I'll probably do, I'm always hunting commercial properties. By the way, anybody got something out there anywhere from $3 to $8 million, like a distressed commercial center in a good area? I don't want no high crime rate. I don't buy in high crime rate areas. No interest. But let me know. I'll give you a referral fee. Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy what you hear or you appreciate it, let me know. It's so much better and easier than you think it is for most of you. But start getting your skills. Like I said, this is a $10 book, and I think you can send it back if you don't like it. If you can't do that at a minimum for yourself, I don't know what to tell you. You probably ain't gonna make it. I hate to tell you, things are getting tough. Things are going to get a lot tougher. And they've been tough in the past. They were tough 40 years ago. Believe me. I come from a family that the dad would be unemployed, quite often because contracts, this is what government does. They fuck things up or they make things better. They pick and choose the winners. But, contracts get canceled. A bunch of people get laid off. And, nice people, good people. Some of them are gullible. I understand that. Like I said, my dad was probably a little bit of a gullible guy. And, and then my mom, check it out. My mom, super sharp. My mom has Alzheimer's now, or dementia. Sharp. I mean, she could read faster than anybody I know. She could calculate math in her mind faster than anybody. But you know what she did? She procrastinated. She wasn't a take action person. So thank God I got my mom's math mind, but I don't have any procrastination. And you watch that video you saw with Garrett, and he really lays down a lot of the fundamentals that I'll pound in your head and teach you, and he'll tell you how consistent I've been over the many years. He's watched me, and I've watched him prosper. He went from making $3,000 deals to making $30,000 deals after he got under my influence and got a little bit of, just got a little guidance. A lot of guys, you just need guidance. You might have 50,000, 100,000, and you know what? If you got 50, 80, 60, 100, 200, 300,000 in the bank, and you're between 30 and 40, you've been successful. But guess what? It ain't enough. It ain't enough. You know what? $1 million will buy you a 2-bedroom house in a lot of nice places. Who wants to live in a 2-bedroom house? So you got to make more. You got to make more. And if you don't see the sense in taking $2,000 out of your 50, so that you know what the fuck to do with the other 48, then I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to get rich getting $50,000 every 10 years. Forget it. It's going to take you nowhere. So, hey, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I got to check on things. I'll try to check back with you guys later. Quick questions. Tom, when are you going to get together with Ben Mala? Hey, I've talked to Ben. Ben came in on my mentorship. And I think it's probably the best interview he's ever done, because I asked the best questions. But and that's on YouTube. You can watch that. Also, I'm watching another one of your videos and got an alert to join here. Yeah, good. Join, buddy. Anyways, take care. We'll see y'all later. Bye.